This will be the very first match we'll see of this competition. It's a CPU against CPU competition, so the computer plays against the computer. This is of 2016, so all teams of FIFA 16 are in it. That means we have 163 groups of 4 teams. Well, there's one group with 3 teams probably, but okay, we have 163 groups, and the best 2 teams of each group of ones, they play each other once. Because otherwise it will be way too much when they reach the last 32 group, they play each other twice. Well, I have to say it isn't the only game I play this with, so I played from FIFA 2001 till 16 and Pro Evolution Soccer 3 till 16 as well, and then I played 5 matches on FIFA 16 and 5 on Pro Evolution Soccer 16 and on and on. Which means I gather lots of data, and with the data, well, when a team plays against each other, of course they can get points. When they win, they get 3 points. Well, that must be really normal, I think. And of all these different football games and matches, we make a sheet of the best teams ever, also of the best goal scorers, and of which nations the most teams are belong to the best teams and stuff like that. This will be the first match. It's a bit of a weird match. It's Slovenia against Ahli from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We will see what will happen. When we look, Ahli hasn't got any point yet, because there are so many games and we have to play so many matches, and it's impossible to finish these competitions easily. Maybe never, but we'll try. And Slovenia is doing pretty well. They are placed 114, almost amongst the best 100 teams in the world. That's immediately something which is fun, because also LMA Manager 2005 and This is Football 2003 and 2005 are taking part in the competitions. But of course each football game has its own competition. I think This is Football 2005 has the most groups, over 200. Every nation is in it, and all kind of small clubs from Finland, it's already scored. Oh, that was pretty quick. Slovenia have taken lead against Ahli. It's a nice header though. Front of his man, and much clear. That's clear. I have to say, right? That's pretty awesome. Man of the goal was Milivoje Novakovic. So that means we have to put Novakovic, of course, as a goal scorer in FIFA 16 for Slovenia, but also in the overall top scorers. And that means if he ever scores before, it's all combined from all games. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal is a top scorer with 7 goals so far, no, 9 goals so far. But he's from a country also participate, like you see with Slovenia. Novakovic is also from a country, so maybe he has some more goals. We'll check it first. I'll have to do it now. Forget it. Slovenia. Okay, when I check all goal scorers and I check Slovenia, I have Ljubijankic. It's not him. Scored once. Mavric scored once. Zauvic. Well, it's an oldie. Scored once. No, it's the first time for Novakovic. So he's on the score that he scored. Scores I haven't done from the start. I also did it on paper and now do it digital. So he is goal scorer number 1705 with 1 goal. That's pretty cool.
It's a diagonal ball
to switch the play here. At the moment, when we look at the different teams, we can see that 1182 teams are in it. Well, that's pretty much. Of course, there are also teams who only compete in one of those games. So the chance you will ever see them is pretty small, because I probably will only make videos of the teams or stream of the teams of 2016, or maybe just from PlayStation 4, so also 15. That's possible. Yeah, maybe PlayStation 3 as well. It's possible. Let's see.
It is a free kick.
Maybe people think it's totally uninteresting. And I think it's pretty cool to keep everything documented and see when the computer plays the computer. Since 2001, Which team will collect the most points? Okay, there's a free kick. Let's check it. Ilicic will take it.
That's safely away.
That's a corner, right?
He took no chances there. It's a corner.
Novakovic.
We can see it
Yeah, he has one
another time
shot,
now,
one
this
goal.
vital
He did pretty well.
leading goal.
Well, I don't think it should have found its way in, but give him credit, he did get some power from some distance out.
Let's see. What will be of this corner? Ilicic will take it as well. Oh.
Good
The hell was
judgment
that?
there. And that's a foul, and they'll get
A free kick.
for that.
How to keep the pressure on. Let's watch this free kick and then I will tell you something about the best team so far. But Slovenia is almost amongst the best 100. That's pretty cool because it's not easy to get with the best 100 teams. You have to get 36 points to enter place 99. And if Slovenia wins, they will enter the best 100. The top 100 is only made of European clubs and a few international nations, but let's hope there also will be in the future some teams from Brazil or Argentina or Mexico or wherever will enter those top 100.
Turn pass.
That's also because you have like the old competition for Pro Evolution Soccer, you only had European teams and stuff, so
Here's the cross.
even the not so old entries of Pro Evolution Soccer only had maybe Boca Juniors or Independiente or International, but not really much teams from outside Europe. These days they have, but well, the other competitions,
And here comes the support.
they still play as well, so it's difficult to get more points than the teams which are present in all of these competitions, right?
And back it goes to the goalkeeper.
But you never know what can happen. Slovenia seems to make its way to the top 100. That's a landmark for them.
Jokic. They're passing so well out there.
That's,
Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross.
that was more like Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon, I think.
Very high order from Handanovic. Great reach he's got.
He's a big lad as well, he fills that goal.
We're approaching the last 10 minutes of the first half. Can Ahli do something? Or can't they? Okay, I will tell you something about the competitions. All the competitions together. Which are the best teams so far? First placed with 81 points is AC Milan from Italy.
Borsawi.
Second place is Inter Milan from Italy, the same city. Third place is Lazio Roma from Italy. Fourth place is, yeah, that's a weird one. The fourth place, it's really amazing. It's Atalanta Bergamo, all from Italy. So the first four teams, the four best teams of every competition of all these games are Italian, and that's really amazing.
Between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
And I think I can understand when I look back in those days when AC Milan and stuff, they were brilliant. But the last couple of years, it's not really Italy anymore. So it will change, I think. But it takes time. I mean, we're still busy also with competitions from 2001, 2002. Because if I first should only do FIFA 16, I think it will take me, well, a century to finish it. I think so. So I play 5 matches of one game, then 5 of the other, and then 5 of the next. No. And so it keeps interesting also with the goal scorers and the teams which collect points. For example, yesterday I played a match on...
Good progress with this attack.
Ooh, that should be a goal.
Good effort, very close.
Yesterday I played a match on Pro Evolution Soccer 2010. A brilliant match of Colombia against Besiktas from Turkey. Colombia did win with 1-0, but the match was really great. So it was good for a team like Colombia to get some points. When we look at the nations, which nations has most of the teams in the top 100 of teams. Let's see, let's take it. Okay. There are 20 teams from Spain within the best 100, 18 from Italy and 14 from England.
He's got that through clever
So that's pretty
reading of
much.
the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team.
But when we see the teams who collect the most points, or the countries who collect the most points, it's completely different. It's England has 1728 points because there are so, in all the FIFA games, they have all these leagues, so chance is just bigger. You will see an English team and they get some points. And that's why I also like it when the English teams lose, to be honest. Second place, 300 points less. Italy with 1400 and 280 points. 1400 and 208 points. And third place is Spain with 1395 points. Okay, we'll have to see the replay. Because it's CPU versus CPU, we can't skip it. We can't skip it, so let's just watch it.
Jokic. And in with the goal. Here's the cross. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Okay, let's start the second half.
It's the start now of the second half.
When we look at the best scorer of 2016, well, there is no player yet who scored more than one goal. Because we only played a few matches. But when we look at, I already told you, at the scorers of all time, it's Cristiano Ronaldo with 9 goals for Portugal. Second place, that's really interesting, it's Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, in its period he played for Ajax. And third place is an oldie, Trezeguet from France. And fourth place, it's an interesting one as well.
Hit on the volley. Well, that
I had to take a quick look.
quite
Fourth place is Franco from Mexico. I think many people will remember him. He was a good forward. Let's see what they can do, both teams here.
Here is Illich. Ilicic.
Oh, it's Illich. It's
A tussle between the two of
there he
them.
goes.
Try and get the ball.
That was a big chance.
He can lay it off to the supporting
That was a big
play.
chance.
Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now...
And there is one competition who reached its final stage. That's Pro Evolution Soccer 4.
Could be dangerous. That will help ease the pressure. Jokic. Cesar. Jokic. Brilliant football from this team. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. But the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Kevin Campbell. trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
25 minutes left, well, a little bit less.
Good vision to be
In
able to
this
switch the
first
play
match. I haven't even told from which group this match is. It's from group 53. Like I said, FIFA 16 consists of 163 groups, which is a lot. Group 53 is made of Slovenia and Ahli, of course. Also Metz and Numancia. Metz from France, Numancia, Spain. The best two of those teams will advance to the next round. Like I said, we haven't played too many matches yet on FIFA 16, but we saw one big team, and that was Manchester City. They won of Alcorcon from Spain with 3-0. We also saw Los Angeles Galaxy winning against the West Sydney Wanderers with 1-0. And Malaga and Joinville, they played 0-0. They draw.
Well, they've had a go at goal following the corner. I don't know whether it was rehearsed, Alan. It didn't quite look right.
Well, it was a header indeed.
It wasn't a bad effort, and it didn't miss by much.
He didn't miss by much. Well, we can debate on that one, I think. Rod Beric will come in for Novakovic, the man of the goal. The only goal so far. There's only 50 minutes left, so probably it will be the only goal, I think. It will remain the only goal, probably. And then the referee will blow his whistle, and the final signal has been made. Slovenia will make history and enter the best 100 teams ever. And it's also interesting to see. Oh, that was offside. Which team will be knocked out of the best 100 till now? And that's, let me check it, which team it is.
Looking at the replay, what a good decision from the linesman that was.
It's the German team, Mönchengladbach.
Nice bit of interplay between these two. Here's the cross. The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Fine cross. This is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given. They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that.
Okay, let's check out this free kick. Ahli. 10 minutes left. It's brilliant. It's in. It's Al Azim. Al Azim. It's a brilliant goal. Who expect that? No. No history for Slovenia. It's Al Azim who scored the 1-1. It's a brilliant free kick.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
That's a cliffhanger. I didn't see that one coming. Oh, he's called Taizer. His last name is Al Yazim, so I will call him Al Yazim, right? I have to keep track of the goal scorers in the game. then I just will write their last names down, or it will be a big mess. When I started this, I think it was... Well, I already did it when I was 9. It's a long time ago, I'm 32 now. But when I started to do it on paper first, I think. On my first console, the PlayStation 2, I had consoles before, and I also did these competitions, but I started with FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer in, I think, 2004. And I did everything on paper, also the goal scorers. But of course, I changed to Excel to keep track of all the statistics. Ooh. Okay, it's a rather cool game. Brilliant goal by Slovenia, and they take lead again, and so they will make history. It's cool.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
You never know which team will play the next game, because I also choose the groups, the teams who have to play from a group completely. It's a computer program, so it's one of the 163. You never know which it will be. The matches can also be a bit boring, but this one is rather cool, I have to say. The last one in FIFA 16 was Academica de Coimbra from Portugal against Bochum from Germany. It was 0-0. Not really interesting.
We know how many late goals come in this competition. They want another one now.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial balls are going to be coming their way in the next few
A few minutes left. It's still possible.
Well, he's cleared the danger.
Still possible.
Orsawi.
They pump the ball forward. No. Slovenia has won. 3 points for Slovenia, which will indeed mean they will enter the top 300, and Ahli still has 0 points. Well, thank you for watching. Check other videos soon when other teams has to play.
Well,
he had a good performance and snatched that late goal to grab the win.
I will also keep all the results on the page, in that page. I will put it here on the YouTube address. You have to scroll down a bit and I will put a link there. Which isn't up to date yet, but I just try to make some videos now and see what people think. We see the replay. The goal of Novakovic, it was great. Well, the match has been done. Till next time.